Do not be afraid. You are one with God. You have to prove this to your own satisfaction. Do you believe in God? If not, it's okay. But if you want to feel and experience the real joy and bliss of living and being alive and being able to achieve whatsoever you desire, then you're going to have to humble yourself and understand that you and God are one. A God in this sense means the spirit of life, the spirit behind all of creation itself, the very thing that set creation in motion. A God, the spirit of life, can work with and through you. This provides all the evidence you ever need to know that you are one with God itself. How else could He operate with and through us if He wasn't part of us and we are part of Him? By actual experiment, we can discover this great spirit behind all of creation that can set us free, help us achieve what we desire most, and overcome obstacles that seemed insurmountable, proving that the spirit exists and can work wonders in our lives. You gotta believe. God exists in us and we in Him. This is absolutely powerful and helpful. All you have to do is affirm to yourself that God is willing to help you, that God is with you, that God can help you overcome any obstacle you face, can help you outgrow any sorrow or difficulty you now face. Always affirm that God, the spirit of all life, the power behind all of creation, is with you and operating through your own consciousness. If you don't have your mind filled with the presence of God, then what do you fill it with? With all sorts of other things. It doesn't matter what they are. The most important thing is to adjust yourself and fill your mind with the presence of God. You simply do this by affirming God as being part of your life, as being the only power operating with and through you in your reality. You do it by looking at the universe and realizing it is what gave you your physical birth. So you might as well praise it and thank it for being alive. If your situation is so bad that currently you don't really feel like wanting to be alive, there's people who are so depressed and sad, they end their own lives. I have known these people personally, up close, family member even. It is absolutely tragic. All we have to do is understand that God is with us and dare to accept this and assume it for ourselves. What's holding you back? If you take your own life, well, it is in a state of desperation and complete utter despair that we would ever want to do it, because we're in so much pain that we hope that death itself will bring us relief. And you know something? The actual dying, being free from this physical body itself, will bring such immense release and relief from all the struggles and obstacles you've ever faced throughout your physical life. But the point is, isn't it more beautiful to understand this power while you're still here? And that is what will make this journey all the more worthwhile. Think about it. We don't have to run away from our problems. We don't have to bow down our heads to the sickness and despair and negativity that we observe and might come across. We just want to understand that God is always with us and operates with and through us, but only to the degree that we open up our consciousness in order to allow it to flow through us. Are you allowing God to enter your mind and soul? Or are you filling it with doubts and worries and ideas of limitation? Yours is the choice, but you gotta make it, and you gotta decide on this once and for all. Are you going to fill your mind with the presence of infinity, of infinite abundance, of limitless power that exists within the universe? Because after all, something that created the universe must have been absolutely powerful, and as they said, God made man in His likeness, in His image did He make humanity, and that means that you right now, as you're listening to this, have the faculties and powers of God hiding inside of the depths of your own mind. Have you embraced these powers yet? Have you stepped onto the road to discover the powers of your own mind so you can set yourself free? Because I can't do it for you and nobody else can really do it for you. The only thing we can do is show you the way. Point to you in a direction that if you would look in this direction, you might find this power for yourself. But that's about as far as it goes, because at the end of the day, everybody has to work out their own salvation. And the ultimate salvation you will ever experience is once you take back control of your mind and then let it fill with the presence of God. And then as you're filled full with faith and true conviction and courage and belief that you are one with the universe and that the powers of the universe are behind you, ready to help you, then you're willing to set any goal and achieve it without any doubts or worries. You just set the goal and you go for it because you know it's God that's going to work with and through you in order to make it so, to overcome all your obstacles, doubts, worries, and limitations. That is the beauty of what we are as human beings, having the power of consciousness. You should totally embrace this power for yourself if you want to discover what you're capable of doing. No longer hold yourself back. Step out of the darkness into the light of the Spirit of God. Let it guide you, let it embrace you, and let it relieve you from all the stresses that are so horrible at times for people. They get blinded by the darkness. They can't see because of the darkness inside their consciousness. But we need to bring in the light. We're going to have to allow the powers of love, infinite might and power and love and wisdom, all unleashed from the depths of our being, so that we may know the truth, because the truth will set us free. The truth being that you are a free spirit. You are not limited at all. Perhaps you've been misled into thinking you are, but you are not. And the more you contemplate this, the stronger the conviction becomes, and the more you start to believe that it's true, that you are not limited. You have great dreams, you deserve to realize them. All you have to do is to catch up with them. This means that you have to adjust your mentality in such a way that your whole mind becomes dominated by the very thing you want to realize. And then you'll gain the power to make stuff happen. Then you are under total control of your own circumstances. You control them all. And you know why that is? Because God is the spirit behind all of your greatest heart's desires. It is God wanting them to be expressed with and through you, and as you allow it to happen, as you finally catch up, as you adjust yourself to those dreams, it's actually God taking over from within. It's starting to express itself with and through you. And that is the only way to truly live, and to see the reason behind living is to share and express the wonders that lay dormant within consciousness. Each and every one of us has our own unique talents and abilities and desires. They may be similar, but we're called upon to express them while we're here in this physical experience currently. So you better embrace that destiny, because if you do, you won't even imagine the power and joy that will flood through your whole mind, body, and soul. And you will know and feel truly you have found your true home. You have found your place within this universe, and you'll always be guided and connected with the spirit behind all of life. You are connected with God, because God exists within you and we in Him. We are all one and share this unity. It is time to find God and understand once and for all that you are one with Him. Now good luck on your journey, and make those great dreams come true once and for all. Have God as your companion and everything becomes possible. Remember this.